Hello everyone. Today I'd like to share my teaching philosophy with you all. I'm an educator and I don multiple hats of a mentor, resource person, coach, guide, and counselor. My teaching philosophy is based on the concept that every child is different, unique, and is talented. We as mentors have to uncover the talent and help them reach their full potential. Being a teacher, I'm responsible in building a vital relationship of trust, love, and care with my students and nurture them to their full potential. I create confident students through experiential learning and teamwork. I ensure that my classroom environment is so positive and every child is treated equally and with respect. To achieve my teaching and learning goals, I have my strategies in place. I make learning fun with quizzes, puzzles, presentations. Yet I am firm when referring to deadlines, discipline, and rules. I encourage feedback of my lesson and how it could have been made more better. I reinforce that students should not be disheartened with failure. Rather, they should learn from it and treat it as a stepping stone to success. I believe that to keep students motivated, I need to have a well-planned a lesson plan based on the curriculum, using the multiple intelligence theory to address the needs of the learners. I believe that inquiry-based learning will encourage active lessons, discussions, and collaboration work, and when technology too is embraced, it is an integrated in the environment. For proper class management, I believe that we should develop and reinforce the classroom rules and norms, promote positive peer relationships, and nurture positive relationships with all the students. For cognitive development, all the basic skills of all the subjects should be taught with experiential learning, collaborative work, and related activities. Teaching life skills should happen side by side, as it is what will help the students to handle their life issues better. Assessment happens after the 5 A's of knowledge sharing is done, like absorption of knowledge, application, analysis, activity, and assignments. I keep a track of the learning of my students through formative assessment techniques, which is a continuous and comprehensive process. It helps them to attain their learning goals. The summative assessment or the final assessment is built on formative assessments and provides guidance with recommendations for success and subsequent assessments. For holistic learning and all-round and development of a personality, that is the physical, mental, social, and emotional growth of a child, I always encourage my students to participate in various extracurricular activities like sports, performing arts, fine arts, and social service activities. It not only helps them to build their self-confidence and self-esteem, but it also teaches them teamwork and leadership skills. I'm always I always build relationships with my students, and my philosophy is that a teacher must value personality and learning style differences and accommodate them in teaching. I believe a teacher should always use the multiple intelligence theory to create lesson plans and subject related activities. A teacher should also be accessible to students and interact with them actively to understand their issues and resolve them. As I quote a famous line by the Irish poet William Butler Yeats, where he says that education is not the filling of a pot but the lighting of a fire. I agree with him that we should not fill the minds of a child with just information, but spark the light of creativity in them. I also believe that one size fits all theory will not work for all the students when each and everyone is so different and unique. The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and critically. The goal of true education is to help children develop their intelligence plus character. As an educator, mentor, and facilitator, I want to be an inspiration for my students. I want them to think big, take risks, and face the challenges of life boldly. They should know that learning never stops and we are all lifelong learners. We should adapt ourselves to the changes taking place around us, as only constant in life is change. During the pandemic all over the world, teachers turned to online teaching in order to stay connected and continue the process of learning. Well, that is my teaching philosophy. Thank you so much.